Joining me now in the studio to discuss rumors of the emerging diplomatic ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel is Dr. Mordechai Kedar, who served for 25 years in the IDF military intelligence and is an expert in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure.
Now let's begin. What would it mean for Saudi Arabia to establish diplomatic ties with Israel?
Well, Saudi Arabia will be targeted by everybody, and well, those who don't like it, like Iranians and Qataris, apparently Hamas, who recently became a good ally of Hezbollah, although they are different in the creed, you know, the Sunni and the Shi'i. And of course, the Palestinians will blame them for naturalizing the relations with Israel before there is peace between Israel and Palestinians. But the Saudis are confident enough to do whatever they think appropriate in order to according to their interests.
Now, do you think this is in any way related to the ongoing conflict that we're seeing between Saudi Arabia and Qatar?
Definitely. Qatar is only the messenger of Iran in this case, and Saudi Arabia will now do anything, even make an alliance with the Satan, with the devil himself, if they thought that the devil can save them from the Iranian octopus. And they definitely see the octopus engulfing Saudi Arabia from the south in Yemen, from the north in Iraq, in Syria, and Lebanon. And they actually see themselves as the natural ally to Israel, who is targeted by the same octopus, the Iranian one.
Now, you know, we're seeing these reports of the growing, or we'll see if we can say growing, but the establishment of diplomatic ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel right now. But has there been any secret relationship, something that we haven't necessarily been seeing, you know, in the mass media?
Well, for years there are all kinds of rumors about all kinds of understandings between Israel and Saudi Arabia vis-a-vis Iran, and I won't go into details. Apparently, because of the tension inside the Arab world about Qatar and actually about the Iranian role in the Arab world, and now Saudi Arabia can come out of the closet and maybe say something more clear. Hey guys, we allow the Israeli, let's say, El Al fly above Saudi Arabia, although they don't allow the Qatari Airways to fly above Saudi Arabia. Means they are taking sides with Israel and against Iran. However, I must say there is something here behind the scenes which people do not understand. There is a struggle, or I would say a competition, between the Palestinians on one side and Saudi Arabia about the centrality of Mecca vis-a-vis the centrality of Jerusalem for Islam. While Palestinians, both the PA and Hamas, are willing to put more weight, Islamic weight, on Jerusalem, the Saudis see it as some kind of competition with the centrality of Mecca.
Really?
And behind the scenes, there is a struggle between the Palestinian willing to put Jerusalem in the center of the interests of the Islamic world, against Israel, of course, while the Saudis see it as a challenge to the centrality of Mecca. And this also might push the Saudis to cooperate with the Israelis in order to show the Palestinians who is here the boss.
Now, you know, is this the beginning of warmer relations between Israel and also other Arab nations, other Gulf Arab states?
Well, first of all, I have to warn everybody. Peace has not yet came to this Middle East only because Saudi Arabia and Israel has some kind of understandings. And don't forget, the Middle East is built on sand dunes. And sand dunes are moving according to the wind. Today, the wind, let's say, works in our favor. So Saudi Arabia and some maybe more countries like the Emirates and Kuwait might be more friendly with Israel. It can change. Let's say if Iran, and when Iran, not if, when Iran collapses, because it will happen one day, or Iran has some inner struggles, it will collapse one day. It could take a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, I don't know. But Iran will collapse one day. And there is no any more Iranian danger on Saudi Arabia. They will not feel so cozy with us. Well, means everything is interests, and today the interest is facing Iran.
Well, there are a lot more questions that I could ask you about this topic, but unfortunately we have run out of time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Dr. Mordechai Kedar.